Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless next week spoilers find Sharon Newman in a frantic state during the week of November 4 to 8, 2024 on Y&R. Take a look at the latest spoilers for the CBS soap opera. Next week on Young and the Restless, Phyllis Summers corners Sharon Newman at Crimson Lights. Phyllis taunts Sharon and says she knows what she did. She has proof. Of course, this spooks Sharon, and she demands to know what Phyllis is talking about. Meanwhile, Daniel Romalotti looks on curious to see what his mother is up to. Phyllis Summers is convinced Sharon is to blame for Heather Stevens' murder and is framing Daniel. And she won't stop until she proves it. However, Phyllis should be careful on Young and the Restless. Sharon already knows she is a threat and needs to be dealt with. So if she pushes Sharon too far, she could become her next victim. Perhaps that's what Phyllis wants, to push Sharon so far that she attacks her. Then she can prove she is capable of murder. While Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, goes after Sharon Newman, Sharon case, someone else does damage control. Next week, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, goes crawling back to Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, looking for forgiveness. He admits to Lily that he has been a jerk. So there he is, asking for forgiveness and a chance to fix things. She looks smug, but like she might be entertaining the idea. No doubt, she'll make him work for it on Young and the Restless. Although, he may not be sincere. There's a chance he could be playing her. Meanwhile, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, surprises his wife, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. He's been secretly having their original house on the Newman Ranch rebuilt. Viewers will recall that Sharon burned it down back in 2012 during a bipolar episode. Victor plans to surprise Nikki with it when it is finished. The big moment happens next week to celebrate Young and the Restless 13,000th episode. Victor blindfolds Nikki and brings her to their old home. He's had it restored to exactly how it looked years ago. Indeed, Nikki is in shock and absolutely delighted because she still misses it. Victor looks incredibly happy with his wife's reaction. Plus, it should help him get back into her good graces. Y&R is thrilling next week. Don't miss a moment to see if Phyllis gets Sharon Newman to crack on the CBS daytime drama. The quiet calm of Genoa City is about to be shattered once again, and at the center of the storm, none other than Sharon Newman. The usually composed coffee shop queen finds herself unraveling next week, and fans of the Young and the Restless won't want to miss a single moment. Everything begins innocently enough. Sharon is managing things at Crimson Lights, pouring lattes and smiling at regulars. But her day takes a turn when she receives an anonymous text message that simply reads, "You can't hide the truth forever." Sharon's face goes pale as she reads the words over and over. Her hands tremble. It's a phrase she hasn't heard in years, not since the darkest days of her past. Fans will immediately see a shift in Sharon's behavior. Gone is the serene, level-headed therapist. In her place is a woman haunted by secrets, questioning her every move. Is it tied to her past with Adam? Could someone be threatening to expose the details of their tumultuous history again? Or worse, did Sharon hide something back when Ray died? Or could this be about something entirely new, something viewers don't even know about yet? Next week, look for Sharon to spiral into full paranoia mode. She'll start to push away those closest to her, convinced that anyone could be behind the mysterious threat. Even Faith, who comes home for a visit, notices her mom's jittery energy. But we all know Sharon too well. When she says not to worry, that's exactly when you start worrying. Nick Newman catches wind of Sharon's increasingly erratic behavior, and naturally, he steps in to help. Their history is long and complicated, but at his core, Nick still cares deeply for Sharon. He tries the gentle approach at first, a coffee date, a few innocent questions, but Sharon is having none of it. By the end of the week, he's actively investigating on his own, retracing Sharon's steps and asking questions around town. Expect him to bump heads with Adam along the way, especially when Sharon pays Adam a very secretive visit late at night. Could she be confessing something to her old flame or seeking protection? Meanwhile, Detective Chance Chancellor starts connecting dots. A break-in at a storage facility on the outskirts of town catches his attention, especially when he learns the unit belonged to a woman with ties to Sharon's past from her psychiatric hospital days. Chance isn't one to jump to conclusions, but this time he follows his gut. When he shows up at Crimson Lights asking a few innocent questions, Sharon freezes. But Chance doesn't buy it. Expect him to dig deeper and get closer to discovering a buried chapter of Sharon's life that she's desperately trying to keep locked away. In a surprise twist, Victor Newman also steps into the mix. He pays Sharon a visit midweek under the guise of checking in, but their conversation turns icy quickly. Victor, some ghosts from the past are better left buried. I'd hate to see you dragged down again. It's unclear exactly what Victor knows, but it's very clear he knows something. And if the mustache is involved, you know the stakes just got a whole lot higher. By the end of the week, things come to a head. Sharon tries to host a community event at Crimson Lights, a fundraiser for mental health awareness. But as speeches are being made and old friends gather, someone slips an envelope into her handbag. Inside, a photo of her in a psychiatric hospital, with a woman circled in red. Scrawled on the bottom, "You let her die." And in a heartbreaking moment that fans will never forget, Sharon runs out mid-event, tears streaking down her face, leaving everyone stunned. Maria and Tessa chase after her, while Faith tries to calm the crowd. Nick follows but finds her car already gone. Next week ends on a classic Young and the Restless cliffhanger. Sharon's car abandoned on a roadside just outside town. No sign of her, her phone left behind on the passenger seat, screen still lit up with that haunting message. Viewers will be left with endless questions. Has Sharon been kidnapped? Did she run away to protect those she loves? Or is she confronting someone face to face, someone who knows what happened all those years ago? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. Sharon is at the center of a powerful, emotional, high-stakes storyline that's about to explode. And in true Geno City fashion, this secret could change everything.